Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about property taxes and how to file that through the TurboTax online system. Whether or not you actually own a home or own property, we're going to walk through exactly how to get all of this in there, whether you're using just your property tax statement or that mortgage statement from your lender. We're just a few days away, so make sure to schedule time to sit down and file those taxes. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's go. After you log in, you used to be able to just go up to the search bar and like type in 1098, which is the title of the form, but for some reason you can't jump to it really quickly like you used to. So you can try that. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, where you're going to go to find this, it's going to be under federal deductions and credits. And when I click it, it comes to this screen. If you don't get to this screen, another screen you might get to is one that says, did you do this? Did you do this? And so it's like a bunch of yes and no questions. Once you answer that, you scroll all the way down and you just hit submit. And depending on your answers, you might have to fill some things out, but eventually you'll get to this screen that lists your tax breaks. If you don't see, mortgage interest or property real estate taxes, then just click see all tax breaks and you'll be able to kind of go through and add them like this. Or if you need more than what's shown here. So really what I'm going to show you guys today is a mortgage interest and refinancing, that 1098 form, and then we can also look at property and real estate taxes. So first things first. First off, congrats on the new home. If you just bought one, if you didn't, and this is a normal thing, then congrats still for being a homeowner. Relax, we've got it. We'll import everything directly from your financial institution, so you don't have to put it in. That's an option. If you want to formally type it in, you can do so too. And so you can type it in wherever that loan that you got your mortgage from is from. You can type it in and import it. Otherwise, if you want to do it manually, you can do it manually. For this purpose, I'm just going to type it in myself. So again, bring it over from your bank, upload it from your computer, save it, or upload it with a snap of the photo on your phone. So I'm going to type it in myself just because I don't have one to show you guys. But then this is what's going to happen. It's just going to ask you who your mortgage lender is. Let's say it's US Bank. Any uncommon situations, someone who isn't my spouse co-owns this, the seller is financing this loan and we didn't receive a 1098 or none of these apply. Let's say we're all good to go. We're going to just hit no. And this is where people get kind of tripped up. So literally if it says box 1, box 2, 3, 5, all this stuff. If you're confused, I'm going to hop over to the 1098 form and what it looks like, but you're going to pull all this information from your 1098. So mortgage interest is in box 1, and that looks like this. They generally look like this. They don't always look like this. If you're confused, just follow those numbers. Like I said, box 1, and here we are, box 1, this little tiny number 1, mortgage interest. This is a blank form just to show you guys, but let's say I got, $1,000 in mortgage interest. Box 2, outstanding mortgage principal. Box 2 is right here. Let's say there's $350,000 left on the mortgage. Box 3, mortgage origination date. And so that's really just going to be a date. It's whenever, you started this new mortgage when you bought your house, or if you refinanced, it's the new date of that refinancing. We'll just use this last year's date. Mortgage insurance premiums, again, box 5. Box 5 is going to be right here. If you have any, put them in. If you don't, you don't. I'm just going to say we're going to put in $100 for the insurance premiums. And finally, property real estate taxes. It doesn't have a box here because not everyone puts it in the same place. But generally, if you're paying it out of your escrow account, which is normal for most mortgages, it's going to be in this box 10 that says other. And so it'll list like real estate taxes and the amount there. If box 7 is checked, then you check this box. Box 7 is back over here. If address or property, securing the mortgage is the same as the payer's borrower's address. Check the box or enter the address or description in box 8 down here. Again, if it's checked, check it. If it's not, it's not. And then there's box 11 down here, which is not as common for everyone. If it's filled out for you, put it in. Box 11 down here, mortgage acquisition date. And you'll stick that there. That's how you fill out the 1098 if you have a mortgage. You go back to the main screen. What we just walked through was property taxes and the mortgage interest statement for those people who actually have a mortgage. For those people that have already paid off their mortgage and are only paying real estate property taxes, then you're going to go to the second one. So again, without a mortgage, they're going to check to see if you had a tax break on any property taxes paid last year for your main home, vacation homes, or any land that you own. So I mentioned having a home that you've already paid for in full, but they're also saying this works for vacation homes or land. And so let's say, yes, we paid for something. Property taxes paid on your home, additional homes or lands, and foreign real estate taxes. So in most counties, you're going to get twice a year a property tax statement showing you how much you paid and how much you will pay in the future and estimated for the future. This is what you're going to be using to fill out this form. If you don't receive it for some reason, you can actually go to your county website or your state website even, depending on where you live, and type in the address of where you are living or what property you own and get the amount of taxes that you paid from that online statement for this purpose. And I've had to do that more than once. I don't always get my stuff in a timely manner, and so I've looked it up before. Obviously, you can't just go online and claim random places you don't own. That's going to be tax fraud. But if it is a piece of land or a home that you own that you don't pay a mortgage for, and therefore you wouldn't get a mortgage statement, then you would need that tax statement to show how much you've paid. And so you would just put it all in here and hit continue. For this purpose, I'm going to put in some random numbers just so that we can get through this. And that's it. So it's going to be listed as a tax break. And then you'll just hit continue and keep going with your taxes. Again, in summary, mortgage interest statement is going to show the interest that you have paid for a mortgage that you have alongside the property taxes for that mortgage. If you don't have a mortgage, but you still own property or have paid off your mortgage, then you'll be using the second one, property real estate taxes, and that's not using Form 1098 like the mortgage statement. That's going to be using the property tax summary that you receive from your county or your state. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or you can email me. I appreciate all of you guys for watching this video. If you've gotten this far in the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are almost to tax day, and it is crazy how fast it has flown by this year. If you haven't filed yet, get your extension in place, and I will see you guys all in the next video.